Have you done tracing these curves? I've asked you to trace these curves. Have you done tracing those curves? Yes, Vivek, but try.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you traced these curves? Tracing garyo?
And गरेको थियो अस्ति हामीले ट्रेसिङ 3-4 वटा क्वेशनहरु चाहिँ हामीलाई गर्न पनि दिनु भएको थियो
त्यही सोधेको मैले जुन दिएको थिएँ त्यो आफै गरे कि गरेन
क्लासमा दिनु भएको चाहिँ गरेको थिए
क्लासमा त हामीले गरे होला नि क्लासमा नदिएको पो गर्ने हो त आफै क्लासमा गरेको त क्लासमा भइहाल्यो नि So last time we have seen how to plot polar points, isn't it? हामीले कुनै polar curves चाहिँ गरेको छैन tracing. So let's start with okay. Your first polar curve is cardioid and rose petal. We have only two standard polar curves. Okay. So today we will see how to trace them. So your equation for cardioid is here. R equals to A 1 plus cos theta, and another equation is R equals to A 1 minus cos theta. So we have two cardioids. Okay, so we will see how definitely their shape is similar, only their alignment something will be different. So let's look at it according to their equation. So let's talk about first equation, R equals to A 1 plus cos theta. So what are we going to do? We have last time seen how to plot R comma theta. So let's find out R comma theta. Few R comma theta. Okay, so what do we do? Like in case of Cartesian curves, we give some values to X and find out values of Y. Similarly here also we will put certain values of theta to get values of R. So let's take theta equals to 0, pi by 2 and pi. Okay, so we are taking these values of theta and accordingly you will get your R. So when you put theta equals to 0, you will get R equals to 2a. Similarly, theta pi by 2 rakda feri R a ayo and pi rakda feri 0 ayo. So we have got these 3 points. So yes, this is your first point, 2a comma 0. Let us assume that this distance is 2a distance. Then this point is 2a comma 0. And at pi by 2 must say half of this distance. So somewhere over here is your a comma pi by 2. Okay, second point. And at pi you have 0 R. So that means origin. Your final point is at origin. Okay, so now we have to join these 3 points which we have known by, definitely we are going to study the nature of R. How is it changing? What is the maximum value? What is the minimum value? What is happening with the curve? Okay, so we will all think about it. We will study this and then we will plot our curve. Okay, so R equals to a 1 plus cos theta. Do you think this is a smooth curve or a random curve? Is it a smooth curve? Is your cos theta a smooth curve?
Cos theta
No,
is
ma'am.
Smooth hai na? Smoothly increasing, smoothly decreasing. So cos theta किनकि smooth curve छ, so R also will be smooth curve किनकि बाकी त सबै constant छ, R मा मात्रै cos theta मा मात्रै depend भइरहेछ R. So your cos R is also a smooth curve. Now what is happening to r from 0 to pi? What is happening? What is the maximum and minimum value of r? What is the maximum and minimum value of r? We need not to take magnitude, because definitely r will always be positive. R will be positive
2a,
because
maximum 2a, ma'am.
yes, yes. And minimum?
0.
Yes, because cos theta is minimum -1 and maximum 1. So your for every value of theta, your r will lie between 0 and 2a. So what is the conclusion? Theta 0 हुँदा फेरि हाम्रो r को value 2a छ, that is maximum. Pi by 2 हुँदाखेरि half भयो. Pi हुँदा फेरि 0 भयो, minimum. Okay, so your r is changing from 0 to pi, totally different. r को सबै फरक फरक भ्यालुज आइरहेछ from 0 to pi. r को भ्यालु डिक्रिज भइरहेछ कि इन्क्रिज भइरहेछ? r is decreasing. Your r is decreasing as your theta is increasing. Theta 0 देखि pi हुँदा फेरि r 2a देखि 0 भइरहेछ. So what does it conclude? That from 2a till pi by 2, from 0 till pi by 2, your r is totally different, and it's starting from 2a and reducing, continuously reducing, smoothly reducing to a. And when it is pi by 2 pi, त्यहाँ तब पनि फेरि a बाट बिस्तारै गर्दा 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 0 भइरहेछ. So what is happening? Let's talk about the curve. Your curve can be joined like this. How can you say that? Now how do we plot polar points? We have infinitely many theta values in between, isn't it? In between 0 and pi by 2 theta, we have infinitely many theta values, and physically it is not possible for us to talk about all those theta values. That's why what do? We are just assuming, yes, we know that r is decreasing, so हमले बिस्तारै decreasing बनाया. So you can clearly see 0 में maximum distance छ. So this blue line is representing distance. So blue मा maximum distance छ. अनि जब थीटा बढ्यो त डिस्टेन्स घट्यो, अझै थीटा बढ्यो अझै डिस्टेन्स घट्यो, अझै थीटा बढ्यो अझै नजिक, ओरिजिनको नजिक अझै नजिक भयो, थीटा बढ्दै गइरहेछ, आर को भ्यालु घट्दै गइरहेछ. अनि मिनिमम चाहिँ कता भयो? फ्रम 0 to pi by 2 को बीचमा pi by 2 मा मिनिमम भयो pi by 2 मा. ओके, ए. ओके, सो आफ्टर दिस यो क्लियर छ?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what after pi by 2 till pi? From pi by 2 till pi, your curve is moving towards origin like this. How can you say that? Again, let us draw all those infinitely many theta values. So what do you see again? R is decreasing as theta increases, decreasing as theta increases, again decreasing, and reaching towards 0 at the end. Okay, pi सम्म पुग्दासम्म त origin मा पुगिसक्यो. Okay, so this is how your curve is changing. So that's your upper part of the cardioid. Now what do you think about the rest? Pi देखि 2 pi सम्म के हुन्छ होला? pi देखि 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 देखि 2 pi सम्म के हुन्छ? I want an answer from you.
Symmetric about x-axis.
Very good. Symmetric about initial line. Okay, so let me tell you this. In case of polar curves, we call this line as initial line. Okay, and x-axis जुन तिमीहरुले x-axis भन्छ नि, x-axis भन्छ त्यसलाई initial line भन्छ, अनि जुन तिमीहरुले y-axis भन्छ, y-axis is perpendicular to initial line. Okay, this y-axis. Now you can look at this curve r of, now something I need to tell you, r of minus theta, if it is equal to r of theta, then your curve is symmetric about initial line. Okay, so here it is true. Theta को term minus theta rakho, you are going to get same r. R is not changing by replacing theta by minus theta. That's why it is symmetric about initial line. They were symmetric by. Okay, so what is the rest of the curve? Like this. Now, can you tell me why is it named as cardioid? Can a repetition by? You can clearly see pi ma 0 so ani 3 pi by 2 again when it reaches 3 pi by 2, when you put 3 pi by 2, थीटा को ठाउँमा 3π/2 राख्दा फेरि a हुन पुगे increasing. Now it is increasing. अनि फेरि 2π सम्म हुँदा फेरि when it reaches 2π your r becomes 2a, twice a. So hence that's why you have got this type of curve. Yes, tell me, why is it named as cardioid? Quickly, come on. And how your
RC Barula.
Yes, exactly. Okay, because you know that it's a scientific name for heart, cardioid. त्यही भएर यसको नाम cardioid पर्यो. Similarly, your another one is also cardioid. Can you tell me what changes you are going to get in another cardioid? के changes आउँछ होला?
Ma'am, perpendicular but reflection जस्तो.
Yes, you can say so. The maximum कता हुने भयो, minimum कता हुने भयो? अघिको अपोजिट हुने भयो, हो कि हैन? अघिको अपोजिट हुने भयो. अघि जता maximum थियो नि त्यता minimum हुने भयो. You put 0 here, theta 0 here, you will get r 0. Put theta equals to pi/2, you will get r equals to a. Put theta equals to pi राख्दा फेरि 2a आउँछ. 2a maximum भयो pi मा. Okay, so on. That's why you have got this type of cardioid in next equation. So this is your cardioid. This is your cardioid. Okay, so this is your second cardioid. This was your first cardioid. R equals to a1 plus cos theta, and यसो गरे नि r equals to a, this one r equals to a1 minus cos theta. Okay, and also you can use Desmos to plot polar curves. Polar curves को लागि पनि Desmos use गर्न मिल्छ, as I have shown you for Cartesian curves similarly. Okay, now plotting your rose petals, another polar curve. Okay, so let's understand this. तिमीको रोज पेटल को इक्वेशन के छ? 2 r equals to a sin n theta, r equals to a cos n theta. Again, we have two equations for rose petals. And in our course, definitely your n means your positive integer 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So here we are taking only two values of r for according to our course. We are taking only two values of r n, two values of n, 2, 3. Okay. So how many equations for rose petals we have? R equals to a sine 2 theta, r equals to a cos 2 theta, r equals to a sine 3 theta, r equals to a cos 3 theta. Okay, so we have got 4 rose petals. Now we will talk about one of the rose petal in detail. एउटा rose petal हामीले detail मा study गर्ने अनि त्यसको basis मा we will talk about rest of the rose petals. Now what is your conclusion here? You can see these points. It says if n is even, we are going to have twice n loops. If n is odd, we are going to have n number of loops. Okay. So अब हाम्रो जुन rose petals, it is all about loops. We are going to get loops. What type of loops? Something like this, or like this. Okay. Now we will have 4 loops. We will have 4 loops if your n is 2. N2, we are going to have 4 loops because n is even, so hence you are going to get twice n loops. And when n is 3, you are going to have 3 loops because your n is odd, so you will have n number of loops. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, एउटा equation को लागि हामीले curve trace गरिहालौं. R equals to a sin 2 theta. Sin a sin 2 theta ko lagi. Now I have here I have noted down few theta and r values. So here we are going to talk about first quadrant in detail. Your curve ko lagi we will discuss first quadrant in detail, and when we plot first quadrant we are going to repeat the process. We are going to analyze the process, and on the basis of that we can talk about rest of the quadrants. Okay, so what is happening in first quadrant? Let's talk about it in detail. So from 0 to pi/2, let's take your theta values. So I'm taking theta 0, pi/6, pi/4, pi/3, pi/2. You can take other theta values also. Okay, so now your theta values को लागि तिमीहरुको r के हुने भयो? R is 0. When theta is pi by 6, you are going to get sine pi by 3, which is root 3 by 2a. When your theta is pi by 4, you are going to get sine pi by 2. So you will get r equals to a. When you have theta equals pi by 3, you are going to have r equals to root 3 by 2a again. And with theta is pi by 2, you are going to get r again equals 0. Okay, so these are your values. Now why I have shown this arrow? You arrow likhiye on this. So what is the maximum and minimum value of r? What is the possible maximum and minimum value of r? Quickly tell me.
Root under 3 divided by 2a is maximum, whereas 0 is the minimum, ma'am.
No.
A is a maximum.
A
no?
is the
Zero.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
A is maximum. A is maximum. You put here sine theta ko maximum value 1 hai na. So r will be maximum a. And sine theta ko minimum value 0 है ना, magnitude wise. Sine theta ko minimum value 0, तो r का unit by 0. So your magnitude, your r को magnitude is lying between 0 and a. If we eliminate this magnitude sign, what are we going to get? ये हमले magnitude sign हटाई दियो भने के फरक पर्छ? Minimum value मा फरक पर्छ नि हैन? Minimum value will be minus a because r sin theta can be minus 1 also. Okay. So now what is happening? From 0 to pi by 4, you can clearly see that your r is increasing. R को value 0 छ, 0 बाट हल्का बढ्यो अनि त्यसपछि maximum भयो a. So for theta 0 till pi by 4, your r is increasing, and from pi by 4, this upward arrow shows that, right? And from pi by 4 till pi by 2, your r is decreasing. Okay, a बाट फेरि 0 हुन पुग्यो, a बाट घटेर root 3 by 2a and then again 0. So this is your process. Okay, that's what is happening. So now let's plot these points. Your points are plot gardihalum. So your first point is at origin 0, 0. First point is at origin. Pi by 6. When it is pi by 6, you will have certain distance. Root 3 by 2a. Let us assume it's the distance. Second point upon I say. Third point a comma pi by 4. A comma pi by 4. Maximum I say. And then again root 3 by 2a, same distance. Okay, and when it reaches pi by 2, you are again coming back to origin ma pheri aipugyo. Okay, so now let's join all these points. Is this going to be a smooth curve? Again, is this going to be a smooth curve?
Yes,
Sine
ma'am.
theta, yes, of course, because
Yes.
sine theta also increases smoothly as theta increases, sine theta increases or decreases, whatever is happening smoothly unsa random hodena. So here also it's a smooth curve. So we will join these points like this and you will get one loop. Okay, you have got one loop. So this is your first loop. Okay, now this loop is completely within first quadrant 0 to pi by 2. Isko beech mein bhayo. Now let's talk about rest of the quadrants. What's going to happen? For that we need to understand one logic. Now let's understand what is happening with sine theta and sine 2 theta. Okay, when it is sine theta, what is happening, and when it's sine 2 theta, what will happen in reference to sine theta? Okay, sine theta को value 0 देखि 1 हुनु पर्छ when your theta increases from 0 to pi by 2. तिमीको theta 0 देखि pi by 2 हुँदा फेरि sin theta के हुन्छ 0 देखि 1 हुन्छ. So sin theta value is increasing in your first quadrant and its value is positive. Sin theta is positive in first quadrant, positive in second quadrant, negative in third quadrant, negative in fourth quadrant. Now what about its magnitude? Magnitude wise, in second quadrant its magnitude is decreasing, isn't it? Magnitude से decrease हुन्छ, 1 देखि 0 हुन पुग्छ, 1 देखि 0 हुन पुग्छ. And then from 0 to 3 pi by 2 you are going to reach 0 to minus 1. So magnitude चाहिँ के भयो? Sin theta को magnitude Magnitude of sin theta is increasing. Silent मा राखौँ न सबैजना, silent गरौँ. And in fourth quadrant, your magnitude is decreasing from 1 to 0. Magnitude is decreasing. Okay, so what about sin theta? Sin 2 theta, sorry. Can you tell me what will happen to sin 2 theta? This is the reason that why you all don't answer, because when I'm teaching, you all are busy with your family members. You don't even realize that you have unmuted yourself.
0 देखि π/4 मा इन्क्रिजिङ हुन्छ.
Very good.
π/4 देखि π/2 मा चाहिँ डिक्रिजिङ हुन थाल्छ फेरि.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so you what have you done? You have multiplied your theta by 2. Okay, तिमीले theta लाई 2 ले multiply गरे त तिमीहरुको जुन process भइराछ sin theta भन्दा twice faster move गर्ने हैन? For all the theta values, you are going to move twice faster because your theta is multiplied by 2. So whatever have happened for sin theta in first quadrant, तिमीको फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेन्टमा जुन कुरा sin theta को लागि भयो त्यो कुरा sin 2 theta को लागि 0 देखि π/4 सम्ममै possible भइसक्छ. Yes or no? So this is going to act as first quadrant of sin theta. Sin theta को फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेन्टमा जे भयो त्यो कुरा चाहिँ 0 देखि π/4 को बीचमा भइसक्छ. And from π/4 till π/2, what will happen? It is going to act as second quadrant of sin theta. Similarly, let's divide all the quadrants into two halves, and this is your first quadrant, second quadrant, and this is going to be a third quadrant, and then this is going to be a fourth quadrant, because you see, when your theta is pi, you are going to get sin 2 pi. Sin 2 pi आइसक्छ. So तिमीहरुको process, because you are moving twice faster, so you were able to complete whole journey of sin theta within half of the range 0 to pi सम्ममै complete भइसक्छ. So from pi till 2 pi, what will happen next? What about this quadrant? What about this quadrant? What is it going?
सिमेट्रिक हुन्छ होला म्याम.
कस्तो अब यो फोर्थ हुने भए, यो थर्ड हुने भए, सेकेन्ड, फर्स्ट, लाइक दिस.
ओरिजिन अनुसार चाहिँ सिमेट्रिक हुन्छ होला.
यसरी नभनौँ न, ओरिजिन अनुसार सिमेट्रिक. Don't say it like this. I'm talking about which quadrant it is going to act as. Sin theta को कुन quadrant? Yes, that's what I'm asking. This is going to act as first quadrant, this is going to act as second quadrant, this is third, this is fourth. All right. हजुर?
Vertically opposite equal भए जस्तै के त्यस्तै.
Okay, so I'm going to delete this. This part is clear.
Origin भयो नि त म्याम, यो त्यसरी
हैन, यहाँ हामीले अहिले कर्भ स्टडी गरिरहेको छैन. दिस इज नट अबाउट कर्भ. sin 2 थीटा को लागि हामीले यो कुन क्वाड्रेन्ट को काम गरिरहेछ मात्रै भनेको, sin थीटा को कुन क्वाड्रेन्ट को काम गरिरहेछ मात्रै हेरेको हैन. यो कुरा त हामीले डिस्कस यसको भनेको यहाँ के भइरहेछ, तिमीको sin 2 थीटा जुन छ त्यो पोजिटिभ पनि छ, इन्क्रिजिङ छ. यहाँ चाहिँ के भइरहेछ, सेकेन्ड हाफमा पोजिटिभ छ, डिक्रिजिङ छ, एन्ड सो अन के त्यसरी सोधेको हैन. Okay, now follow this. Let's follow this. Now your first quadrant. Look at first quadrant. First quadrant में के भयो? हाम्रो जुन sin 2 theta छ, sin 2 theta, it is increasing and positive. Definitely first quadrant र second quadrant भनेछ त हाम्रो total values positive छ. यहाँ आउने r values सबै positive छ. अनि 0 देखि π/4 को बीचमा increase भइरहेछ, फेरि π/4 देखि π/2 सम्म decrease भइरहेछ. That's why you have got one loop. Increase र decrease भनेको एउटा loop आयो. Increase completely and then decrease completely, you will get one loop. So in fourth quadrant also, sorry, let's talk about this quadrant, third quadrant. Third quadrant में के भइरहेछ, it is acting as again first quadrant and second quadrant. यसले फेरि sin theta को फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेन्ट र सेकेन्ड क्वाड्रेन्ट को काम गरेछ. सो व्हाट डु यु थिंक अबाउट दिस थर्ड क्वाड्रेन्ट अफ sin 2 theta? यसमा के हुन्छ होला, यो क्वाड्रेन्टमा के हुन्छ होला? Can you tell me? For theta values from pi to 3 pi by 2, हाम्रो r कसरी चेन्ज हुन्छ होला? What are you going to get here? Quickly.
सर म्याम
Increase
इन्क्रिज
हुन्छ,
हुँदै जान्छ
decrease हुन्छ।
5/4 मा म्याक्सिमम हुन्छ अनि फेरि डिक्रिज हुन्छ म्याम 0 मा पुग्छ.
So you are going to get same loop, isn't it? Exactly same loop as previous one. Same loop बन्छ. तिमीको r को भ्यालु सेम आउँछ नि हैन? यहाँदेखि 5 pi/4 सम्म इन्क्रिज हुन्छ, त्यसपछि डिक्रिज हुन्छ from a to 0. So because it is acting as first quadrant and then second quadrant, so you will get one more loop here. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's talk about the second quadrant and fourth quadrant. यहाँ से के भइरहेछ? For all these theta values, from all the theta values of second quadrant, your r is negative. Your r is negative because it is acting as third quadrant and fourth quadrant, and third quadrant, fourth quadrant ma negative sir, and values is increasing and decreasing. Increase, decrease, sir, you are going to get one loop. So for all these theta values, you should have got one loop. एउटा loop आउनु पर्थ्यो, but your r is totally negative. So what will you do for this? What will you do for this?
Fourth quadrant मा बन्ने हो त्यसको चाहिँ.
Very good. Fourth quadrant मा हैन? हाम्रो प्रोसेस के छ? जब r नेगेटिभ हुन्छ तब हामीले अपोजिट डाइरेक्सनमा प्लट गर्छ नि पोइन्ट्सहरु, अनि यहाँ त हाम्रो सबै r नेगेटिभ छ, त सबै पोइन्ट्सहरु हाम्रो अपोजिट डाइरेक्सनमा प्लट हुन्छ, and because of that you are going to get one loop in this quadrant, fourth quadrant, for all the values for of theta in second quadrant. Second quadrant को theta values को लागि तिमीहरुको loop fourth quadrant मा बन्छ. This is clear? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, I've made it a total mess because यो mess गरेन भने तिमीले बुझ्न पनि गाह्रो छ. Okay, so forgive me for this. Now this is again acting as fourth quadrant and third and fourth quadrant. यहाँ जुन भयो प्रोसेस त्यही प्रोसेस यहाँ पनि रिपिट भइरहेछ. So that means for all the theta values from 3 pi by 2 till 2 pi, what will be your r? Again, they all the r values are negative, and it's increasing in first half, decreasing in second half. So again, you are going to get one more loop, but where? Where?
Second quadrant.
Exactly. You matri khali cha ni ta, fill in the blanks gardiyo. So this is your complete curve. Okay. So we have discussed r equals to sin 2 theta in detail. Isma kasaiलाई doubt छ भने please ask. I can understand this is something which is very complicated, many things to understand. So isma के confusion छ भने please ask anyone. I will explain and then move on.
जस्तै बुझेन के त्यो यताको सेकेन्ड र फोर्थमा के भयो?
Second र fourth मा बुझेन है. Okay. So you see, let me explain this again. यहाँ third quadrant, fourth quadrant यो के भने यो त बुझेछ हैन?
त्यो बुझेछ.
त यहाँ थर्ड क्वाड्रेन्ट र फोर्थ क्वाड्रेन्ट भनेको के भइरहेछ? थर्ड sin थीटा को थर्ड क्वाड्रेन्टमा सबै भ्यालु नेगेटिभ छ, फोर्थ क्वाड्रेन्टमा पनि सबै भ्यालु नेगेटिभ छ. That means sin 2 थीटा के भइरहेछ? sin थीटा को सबै भ्यालु यो क्वाड्रेन्टमा नेगेटिभ छ. सबै भ्यालु नेगेटिभ छ. बुझ्यो कि बुझेन?
सबै भ्यालु नेगेटिभ भन्नु नि इन्क्रिज डिक्रिज हुँदैन त्यसमा?
इन्क्रिज फर्स्ट हाफमा इन्क्रिज भइरहेछ, सेकेन्ड हाफमा डिक्रिज भइरहेछ. फर्स्ट हाफमा 0 देखि 1
इन्क्रिज डिक्रिज भइरहेछ भन्नु खोजेको
हो. नेगेटिभली के r से नेगेटिभली इन्क्रिज एन्ड डिक्रिज मिन्स म्याग्निट्युड, r को म्याग्निट्युड चाहिँ इन्क्रिज र डिक्रिज भइरहेछ, तर r इज नेगेटिभ इन साइन. यु गट इट?
बुझे
है, म्याग्निट्युड चाहिँ इन्क्रिज र डिक्रिज भइरहेछ, तर r नेगेटिभ छ, त्यही भएर अपोजिट डाइरेक्सनमा प्लट गरे हामीले r लाई. ओके, अब क्लियर छ हैन?
नेगेटिभ भन्दा चाहिँ त्यो फोर्थ के रे सेकेन्डको चाहिँ फोर्थमा गयो अनि फोर्थको चाहिँ सेकेन्डमा गयो, त्यही भएन?
यस, एक्ज्याक्टली. नेगेटिभ भएको भएर त्यो पोजिटिभ भएको भए सेम क्वाड्रेन्टमा प्लट गरिन्थ्यो हामीले, तर आर नेगेटिभ छ त्यही भएर अपोजिट क्वाड्रेन्टमा प्लट गरेको। अब क्लियर छ है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now make a guess for your cos theta. हामीले भर्खर sin 2 theta को लागि प्लट गरे। What about cos 2 theta? Cos 2 theta. What change you are going to get for r equals to cos 2 theta? How many loops you are going to get for r equals to a cos 2 theta? How many loops?
4 loops and 11.
Yes, of course, 4 loops. Because again you have n equals to 2. So 4 loops तर कसरी बन्छ? 4 loops भन्न साथै हाम्रो सेम कर्व भयो। यसमा के चेन्जेस गर्दिने?
अहिले चाहिँ pi/4 मा म्याक्सिमम भ्यालु छ। अहिले अब चाहिँ इनिशियल लाइनमा म्याक्सिमम भ्यालु हुन्छ।
Very good. That's what you are going to get, हैन? For cos theta. तिमीको cos 2 theta भन्न साथ के हुने भयो? तिमीको सिनेरियो डिफरेन्ट भयो। So this is your sin 2 theta. Now let me show you your cos 2 theta also. So here it is. Here it is. Okay, so let's understand this. Let me zoom in. So your first curve is r equals a sin 2 theta. Second curve is r equals to a cos 2 theta. So तिम्रो के भयो? तिम्रो लूप चाहिँ एक्ज्याक्ट सेम एरियाको छ, तर अलि रोटेट मात्रै गर्दियौ हामीले यसलाई, हैन? रोटेट गर्न छ तिम्रो cos 2 theta को लागि आइसक्यो। What else need to be discussed? Let me ask you one thing. For both the curves, दुईटै कर्व को लागि तिमीको r totally different हुन्छ। कतादेखि कतासम्म? Just you need to keep this in mind. थीटा 0 देखि कुन थीटा भ्यालु सम्म तिमीको r को totally different value आउँछ, त्यसपछिको values of r will be repeating itself magnitude wise. 0 minimum हो, maximum a हो, त 0 देखि थीटा 0 देखि कुन भ्यालु सम्ममा आइपुग्छ?
pi/4 होगा।
Yes, exactly pi/4 हैन? I hope you remember. यहाँ 0 देखि सुरु भइरहेछ, म्याक्सिमम कता हुन पुग्यो? pi/4 मा, हैन? So 0 देखि pi/4 सम्म तिम्रो r को भ्यालु सबै डिफरेन्ट छ। त्यसपछि रिपिट भइरहेछ नि। अब 0 देखि a भयो, अब a देखि 0, 0 देखि a देखि 0 and so on. That's why your values of r is totally different from 0 to pi/4 for r equals to a sin 2 theta. What about r equals to a cos 2 theta? Quickly tell me.
यसमा चाहिँ pi/4
Isn't it
बाट pi/2
same situation, isn't it? 0 देखि pi/4 को बीचमा r को सबै भ्यालुज आउँछ। Don't take it otherwise. pi/4 देखि pi/2 मा पनि छ, तर यहाँ 0 देखि pi/4 नै लिम न। Let's start from 0. Initial value of theta. Okay. Here when theta is 0, you have maximum r. And it's decreasing to 0 when it's theta equals to pi/4. And त्यसपछि त 0 देखि a देखि 0, 0 देखि a देखि 0 and so on. You got this?
Yes, ma'am.
बुझ्यो है? So you have to keep this in mind because this is going to guide you for the limits of integration. Okay? यही कुरा सबभन्दा इम्पोर्टेन्ट हो, बुझ्नु पर्ने। हामीले युज गर्ने नै यही हो। Okay? So yes, next what is happening? Next is, okay, tell me, you have understood the concept hamro loop kasari bhanyo? If you have understood the concept, then you should be able to answer how many loops will be there for r square equals to a square sin 2 theta and r square equals to a square cos 2 theta. Duiteko lagi you will be having same number of loops. What how many number of loops you are going to get? How many loops?
n को भ्यालुमा डिपेन्ड हुने भनेपछि त 4 हो कि?
But you have to make sure that whatever I mentioned last time about n, that was for r equals to a sin 2 theta and a cos 2 theta, या फिर a cos n theta, yes, a sin n theta. But here it's r square. यो कसरी बन्यो? r equals to a sin 2 theta. त्यसलाई इमेजिन गरौँ, त्यसलाई ध्यानमा राखौँ, अनि you will be able to talk about this. a square त केही फरक परेन हैन, म्याग्निट्युड मात्रै हो यो. This is a constant. The question I'm asking you depends on this r square. What will happen to your loops, number of loops?
दुईटा मात्रै हुन्छ है?
दुईटा मात्र हुन्छ हो म्याम?
के लजिक छ?
पोजिटिभ भ्यालु मात्रै लिन्छ नि त साइन पिरियड.
Very good. Okay. So what will happen when your sine 2 theta is negative? Here you have r square equals to a square will always be positive. Sine 2 theta can be negative. हामीले भर्खर हेरे sin 2 theta जुन छ त्यो हाम्रो यो quadrant मा negative छ अनि यो quadrant मा negative छ. It's totally negative in these two quadrants. So are we going to talk about those r values where your theta sine 2 theta is negative? Your r becomes imaginary, isn't it? जुन theta value को लागि तिम्रो sine 2 theta negative हुन्छ. If this term is negative, your r becomes imaginary. And how will you plot your imaginary values? You're talking about only real values. So that means you are going to get rid of these two loops now. यो जुन दुईटा loops छ त्यो चाहिँ अब appear हुँदैन. You are going to have only two loops for r equals to r square equals to a square sine 2 theta. So तिमीहरुसँग जम्मा दुईटा loop मात्रै बाँकी रह्यो, first and third. Because these loops are the only loops which are formed by positive sine 2 theta value. Okay, clear? Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, similarly, what about r square equals to a square cos 2 theta? कुन दुईटा loop बाँकी रहन्छ? Can you make out? कुन दुईटा loop बाँकी रहन्छ? Let me number them. First loop, second loop, third loop, fourth loop. Which two loops will exist and which two loops will vanish? Quickly.
Number 1 र 3 को आधा आधा, 2 को चाहिँ full.
Yes. हैन आधा आधा हैन, full नै रहन्छ. Now first loop will remain whole. Loop त complete नै रहन्छ. How can you say that? Your loop complete कसरी? Because cos 2 theta. तिमीको cos 2 theta is positive in first quadrant, negative in second quadrant, third quadrant मा पनि negative, fourth quadrant मा positive. So यहाँ positive, यहाँ negative, यहाँ negative, यहाँ positive. तो तिमीको यो दुईटै negative भएपछि यो loop तिमीको negative value ले बनेन. Similarly यहाँ positive, यहाँ negative, यहाँ negative, यहाँ again positive. So this loop is also formed by negative r. That is the reason. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So यो बुझ्न एकदम जरुरी छ तिमीलाई. यसपछि what you need to understand is let's talk about r equals to a sine 3 theta. कतिवटा loops भन्छ हामीले डिस्कस गरिसकेका छैन? Three loops, hai na? When n is 3, you are going to have 3 loops. So I've drawn, you can see one of the curve and the other one curve. Can you tell me which one belongs to which equation? R equals to a sine 3 theta. Your first curve लाई belong गर्छ कि second curve लाई?
First line. First.
Very first. Yes, exactly. Why? Because r is minimum at theta 0 and maximum at
pi by 4. Sorry,
pi by 4?
Sorry, pi by 6 one.
Pi by 6. Okay. Just keep this in mind. तिमीको maximum कता हुने भयो जब तिमीको sine of whatever your theta is, 3 theta is going to be equal to pi by 2. Sine pi by 2 maximum हो नि त हैन? त sine 3 theta कतिखेर theta को value कुन राख्दा फेरि तिमीको 3 theta pi by 2 हुने भयो when your theta is equal to pi by 6. So you have to just remember this, I know. Okay, so what does it conclude? It concludes that your sine r equals to a sine 3 theta is totally different from theta equals to 0 till theta equals to pi by 6. Theta 0 देखि pi by 6 some totally different r value, and then it's just mere repetition of the same values. Okay, so that's why you have got that situation. Okay. Similarly, cos theta ma pani same scenario bhayo. It is also totally different from 0 to pi by 6, and then it's just repetition. Okay, keep this in mind. We require it when we will be doing limits of integration. I mean, apply it. Okay, जब हमले इसला apply गर्छ तब मेरो screen hang भयो. We are going to now talk about area under these curves. Okay, हामीले भर्खर डिस्कस गरिसक्यो त यसलाई क्विकली हामीले एरिया पनि फाइन्ड आउट गर्न सक्छ बिकज इट्स सम विच इज फ्रेश इन योर माइन्ड. अहिले भर्खर तिमीलाई फ्रेश गरेको छ तर मेरो स्क्रिन नै ह्याङ भयो. सो लेट मी ओपन इट अगेन. Okay, let me ask you one question. Suppose there is a circle whose sector, there is a sector of a circle, its angle is theta. Then tell me what is the area formula for that sector of a circle if its radius is r?
R square theta radian by 2.
Yes, very good. So that is what we are going to discuss now. Curve sketching, quadrature. Okay, हाम्रो curve sketching मा हामीले polar curves पनि हेर्यो, Cartesian पनि हेर्यो. तिमीको उ बाँकी छ है parametric curve को एउटा standard curve छ. We are yet to do that. So remind me, okay? If I forget, you have to remind me. Okay, let's just assume that for Cartesian curves, you know how to find out area. So you have used it many times. I'm not going to discuss about its formula. The situation according to formula change. But here in case of polar curves, you have, let's say this red is your red portion is a curve, any random curve. जस्तो पनि हुन सक्छ हैन तिमीको कर्भ यसरी गएको पनि हुन सक्छ तिमीको कर्भ यसरी जाँदा पनि हुन्छ जसरी पनि गइराछ whatever. So this let's say that here it's theta 1 and here it's theta 2. So you want to find out area of this green shaded region. Suppose you are aiming to find out area of this green shaded, let me do it again, green shaded region. Then what logic you are going to apply? You will find out, you will talk about a small section of this curve. Let's talk about a small section of this curve, and this section is so small, infinitely small, that this part of the curve almost resembles your arc of a circle. Okay, it's like an arc of a circle just to represent garera manum हैन. So what do you think? Don't you think this whole is acting as a area of a sector of a circle? This whole area, this small area is area of a sector of a circle. Resembles like that, isn't it? Yeah, देखिए रुमै. So what will be the formula? Let's say this is small theta. Your sector ko change in theta, so the angle is small, infinitely small theta. So d theta भयो. Okay. So what will be the formula to calculate area of this small sector of circle?
R square d theta by 2.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So when you do this, you're going to get only infinitely small area, but you have to find a total area from theta 1 to theta 2. What will you do? Integrate. Just integrate. अब integration को logic लगाइदिने हैन. Okay, so integrate from theta 1 to theta 2 and you will get the total area. Okay, so
त्यो सानो पिसलाई हामीले मानु ट्रायंगल मानेर पनि गर्न सक्छौं होला नि.
triangle. हामीसँग जुन इन्फर्मेसन गिवन छ नि हामीसँग भएको इन्फर्मेसन अकॉर्डिंगली लिनु पर्यो नि त हामीले. बुझ्यो? इन्फर्मेसनमा त हामीसँग थीटा छ नि त.
सानो ट्रायंगल भएपछि त एंगल रेडियनमा त tan थीटा या sin थीटा बराबर थीटा नै हुँदैन त. त्यसरी गर्दा
एउटै लजिक त एउटै भयो नि हैन, अलमोस्ट सेम नै आयो नि रिजल्ट त. Okay, so now let's talk about your polar curves. So we have done cardioid, we have done rose petals, So why is it named as rose petals? तो पनि थाहा लाग्यो हैन किनकि it resembles like rose petals. हाम्रो जुन loop बनेको थियो त्यो rose petals जस्तो भएको भएर त्यसको नाम पनि rose petal पर्यो. Now your first curve is this. How many loops for this? I want you to be very quick now. We have to सबै question same छ. Find the area of this curve. Number of loops will be given. यहाँ a loop बनेछ. So what? How many loops are there? Come on, quickly discuss. R square equals to 4. 4 loops.
2 ma'am.
2 loops. R square sir. R square. 2 loops. What will be the limits of integration? यहाँ 2 loops भयो. This is your 2 loops. हैन यो 2 loops भयो. Now यसमा चाहिँ तिमीको के लिने limits of integration? How much of area you will find out first? I've already, yes, let me discuss that part also. Always take minimum possible limits of integration because else you can face this kind of situation. जुन मैले फर्स्ट क्वेशनमा यहाँ यसै लागि मेन्सन गरेको, you see this curve is y equals to sin x and you have to find out area of this curve with x axis. X axis सँगको एरिया चाहियो and okay, I don't have much time. तिमीको 0 देखि 2 पाई तिमीले limits of integration लियो भने तिमीको के आउँछ रिजल्ट?
0.
0. Okay, so to avoid such situation, you are always going to take minimum possible limits of integration, which in this case we have two options, 0 to pi by 2 लिए पनि भयो, 0 to pi पनि लिए भयो, but सधैँ त दुईटा अप्सन हुँदैन नि, so maybe दुईटा अप्सनमा पनि त्यस्तै सेम सिनेरियो आउन सक्छ. So always take minimum possible limits of integration, which is 0 to pi by 2 in this case. So take it 0 to pi by 2 and then multiply by 4 because it is going to give you 1/4 of the area. So that's your this question is just to explain you why you have to take minimum possible limits of integration. So what will be your limits of integration here? Quickly.
0 to pi by 4.
Where from where to where your r is totally different? From 0 to pi by 4. यहाँ total difference है त्यसपछि त it's just repetition हैन. So from 0 to pi by 4 if you take your limits of integration you are going to get half of the loop. So यसलाई कसले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दिने? यो हो नि तिमीको एरियाको फर्मुला. त तिमीको थीटा 1 को ठाउँमा 0 भयो, थीटा 2 को ठाउँमा pi by 4 भयो. यसलाई कतिले मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने? Because your question is asking you to find out a loop. Means how many loops?
2 into 2.
Yes, and yes, into 2 gardine because you want only area of one loop. Okay, so multiply by 2 only. So that's your first question. Next question belongs to r equals to a cos 2 theta. How many loops we have? हमलाई entire region को area चाहियो. What will be your limits of integration? Just quickly discuss.
0 to pi by 4.
0 to pi by 4 again. Yes, exactly. Just keep this in mind. Whether it is r square or whether it is r, if you have 2 theta, your limits of integration will be 0 to pi by 4. If it is 3 theta, then your limits of integration will be 0 to pi by 6. Okay, and multiply by kati?
8.
Yes, exactly. Multiply by 8, not 4. हामीलाई यहाँ entire region भनेछ अनि हामीसँग कतिवटा loops छ? 4 loops. So when you do 0 to pi by 4, you are going to get half of the loop. So you will multiply by 8 for total area. Confusion भयो भने please ask है. And I'm leaving this integration part to you because it's very very easy. R square भनेको a square cos 2 theta square मात्रै हो हैन? So integrate it. Now what about this? Area bounded by the curve r equals to a 1 minus cos theta. यसको लागि चाहिँ तिमीको limits of integration के हुन्छ? Which curve is this? Which curve is this? Can you rename it?
Cardioid.
Yes, exactly, cardioid. And how many? Yes, where your r is totally different. Do you remember? Come on, come on.
0 to pi, ma'am.
Very good. 0 to pi. Okay, so this is your cardioid. Your r is totally different from 0 to pi. So you're totally different from 0 to pi. 0 छ यहाँ फेरि increase भयो यहाँ 2a maximum भयो pi मा and then it's just repetition. So multiply by 2 for total area. Total area को लागि multiply by 2. Okay, quite easy. You have to just think of what could be the possible limits of integration, what could be the multiplication part. यति मात्र सम्झनु पुगिहाल्यो. तिमीलाई कर्व्स याद हुनु पर्यो. हामीले आज ट्रेस गर्यो, आज पछि तिमीलाई यो ट्रेस गर्नु पर्दैन. You have they are standard curves. exam मा सोध्यो भने as it is plot gardine, you are not going to trace it. Okay, what will be the limits of integration and your multiplication part? I will be silent this time.
0 to pi by 6 and 6.
Multiply by
2, ma'am.
6.
2, exactly. Okay, multiply by 2 because you have to read your question carefully है. Or loop बनेछ कि entire region बनेछ कि के बनेछ है के सोधेछ exam मा के सोधेछ okay 0 to pi by 6 and multiply by 2 because it is asking you to find out area of only one loop. एउटा लुपलाई मात्रै सोध्दैछ सबै लुपलाई सोधेको भए multiply by 6. Okay, we will do this next time है. यो अलि बुझ्नु पर्छ यसलाई टाइम चाहिन्छ. So that's all for today. I'm wrapping it here. कसैलाई के confusion छ भने सोधिहालौँ. I need to start another class.